Truth Man here. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simp in All Subjects channel. So, I'm getting ready to head out to Arizona. So I want to make an announcement. We're going to be live practically the whole way till my phone go dead and or I go to sleep. I meant to be gone by now, but I said I'm finna I'm getting ready to make a little more money to take with me. I'm just gonna have to do some nighttime driving, which I don't like to do, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. But nonetheless, we gone. We out of here. And that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about wasting your time in the city. And I know a lot of people need to hear this. And some people are going to feel like I'm putting them on blast if they hear it. But I'm not going to say no names. Y'all know I normally don't say names. But here's what I learned. So when I had my car issues, it's like I already knew how people was, but it showed me even more that these people is out for themselves, man. And here's the thing. If you living in a city because you know people and because your family is there, but yet they out for themselves, what's the point? So, people try to jank your trips, like they basically saying that you should struggle where you from. I disagree with that because in my struggles is, this time around especially, not having a car and stuff like that, it's like people show me that they out for themselves. So that's why you gotta go to the best place and just take the attitude that I'm not gonna ask nobody for nothing. Get on these gig apps, man. Y'all letting all these people that's not even from the United States, and United States is a free country, but I'ma still say when y'all letting these people that's not even from here capitalize in our capitalistic system more than we do, and that don't even make sense. Like they come over here and they use capitalism to the max, but then people that's from here won't even do it. They always talking about what they ain't gonna do. Man, you should be on at least 3 of these apps, because you never know when you gonna need them. And if I wasn't on these apps, I wouldn't be able to make this move, man. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna show y'all how to do this, man. You in a town, basically, that you know people, but if push come to shove, they're gonna be out for themselves. So what's the point? That ain't no better than being in a town where you don't know nobody. In fact, it's even worse, where you in a town full of people you know and you can't ask them for help, or you can't ask them for that help that's gonna get you up or put you over the top. So when my car went down, people was letting me use their car, but with a whole lot of attitude. And it was some people was taking shots too, kicking you while you down. I'm gonna tell you something about these women. If a woman is helping you, but yet her attitude is changing toward you at the same time, that ain't where it's at, man. Just go. This is why you gotta have your own stuff, man. And this is why I'd rather live out of my car than live in any woman house that ain't trying to help me to the max. And one reason being because I helped them to the max. And then a couple instances where people had me buying them stuff and they knew that I wasn't working like that. That's not right, man. I'm telling you, that's not right. So, and stop throwing that family. Let me show you what family is. Let's define family. And this is based on observation and scripture. Family are those who support you, who have your back, who have your best interest in mind, who have nothing, nowhere in any part of their mind or heart that wants you to fail, that wants them to do better than you. Family is people that you can count on if you fail, that you can count on if you get down. That's family. Family is people who don't make life more difficult with arguing, with sarcasm. A lot of these people just relative. They not family, bro. They not, man. They not. Family don't talk down on you behind your back and act different in your face. So stop throwing that word around, man, especially amongst us blacks, man, because you already know, if we was family, these people wouldn't have been able to pass us up like this. For one, you niggas is killing each other every second, robbing each other. And for two, people just be out for themselves, man. I don't care what nobody say. I know I'm not just out for myself. I know I'm not just out for myself. But I will be towards people that I know they out for themselves. That's just how I am, being a Libra. That's how I was created. That's the space that I was born in. That's the space that my character nature was born in, being a Libra. So it's like a Libra will do everything for you, but a go cold, once they go cold on you, once we go cold on y'all, that's just the end of it. A Libra is forgiving, believes in harmony, but once they go cold, that's it. The worst person you want to be against in life is a Libra, because if a Libra gets up and is successful in life and you went against them, they ain't gonna never forget it. They ain't gonna forget it. We don't forget stuff like that. So if you in a city and you not doing well, and people know you not doing well, and they have helping you or not helping you, you know what to do. I ain't trying to hear it. I could go and struggle anywhere in the world. I can go to Thailand or something. I can go to any city in the United States, and if I struggle, can't handle, I gotta get myself up, I can get myself up anywhere. And I'm telling you now, I already been doing it. Some of y'all done already noticed. I'm not talking about black issues with stingy people. I'm not talking about black issues with people that's out for themselves. I'm not talking about black issues with selfish people. And when this organization that formed, you gonna be, the people that come gonna be screened, because we gonna have the real ones in there. We ain't gonna have no fake people, wishy-washy. You letting other people change your mind about me. We ain't gonna have that. Or anybody else that's in there. We gonna be a family. Not like this so-called family. Man, most people don't even talk to their brothers and sisters on a regular basis, or they don't get along with them that well. And the reason being because sometimes neither one of them is acting like family. Two-faced behavior, family people ain't gonna do that. Family people ain't two-faced. They not two-faced. If you on these apps and you get even if you got a car, then that money can go towards an Airbnb. And you got $1,000 and you on these apps, man, you good. You get you an Airbnb for the week and go work all week. All week. All night if you have to. I'm telling you, man, DoorDash, girl, I'm going to give all of these apps their props because these apps done changed the world. They done changed the U.S. economy, man. These apps made it where if your boss is a prick, you ain't got to deal with him. You could just go get on the apps. That's what happened. Like, this ain't the 80s and the early 90s where you just had to put up with overbearing boss. We got things called 1099. I know people doing notary public. I know people obviously doing DoorDash, Grubhub, Walmart Spark, and all of that. And look what I'm doing. I came over here so I can throw another $60 or so on there to what I got right here. And guess what I'm going to be doing? Guess what I'm going to be doing? If I hit a major city and I'm not too tired, I'm finna turn on the app. All you gotta do is request a map on DoorDash or something, and they gonna switch the map to where you are, and then you just go to work. Damn, people, you ain't got enough money. Listen, if some of these people, you will be dead dealing with them. Some people ain't gonna let you get no sleep, or they gonna have you so angry where you can't sleep. Why bother? I'm better off laying on the ground than being around somebody that's gonna disrupt my sleep. People just don't understand the human body and life. Why would I stay somewhere where I have no peace? I got peace. I got peace right here. But I'm saying, to me, the things I'm getting ready to do, I know I'm not going to do them here. So what's the point? I'm losing time. And with this car situation, it's like you going further and further in the rabbit hole because you can't rent no car if you're not out here working or got enough money in your pocket to rent a car. So, this is what I'm telling y'all. Money make the world go round more than any other time in history. If you don't have any money, you're going to sink. Your life is just going to be in jeopardy. If you're an adult and you don't have any money, so I told y'all about, I got a job. And I'm not throwing this person under the bus, but I need to tell you about this. I had got a job. And I was going to see what's up with that. And that was going to determine, like how long I would be here. And so I have been telling this individual for like 2 weeks, yeah, I'm just going to need to use your car if that's all right. Because I know, they be having places to go, stuff like that. And I respect that. And here's the thing. Let's talk about this. But let me just say this. So they knew that I was going to use their car. I got fully dressed, came for the keys. You ain't finna use my car. I'm finna go to the doctor. So I had to tell the guy, that's all right. And it was like a decent job. It was for FedEx. Because with jobs, man, you don't want to be late, especially when you first start, because that's going to put a damper in the relationship that you could have with your coworkers and your supervisor. Like, let's say you got a coworker that's a stickler, hates when people late. It's like you automatically gonna be at odds with them out the gate. I believe in trying to avoid conflict at work. But sometimes you can't. But some stuff can be avoided, like that being late. That ain't what's up. So then I couldn't go. But this person was talking against me going to Arizona, like, do you even have enough money? How much money is enough money? And am I going to be, let me show y'all how this works. In this area, Milwaukee, most people are high strung, either high strung or they don't want to be bothered with nobody because they want to just be at peace. So what does that tell you? This is a volatile, hostile environment. When they drive, should I show y'all? No, all these people driving okay, I guess. But this is like a volatile environment. Like any other city, you're going to have people that's doing well. You're going to have people that's not doing well. You're going to have people that's having fun. You're going to have people that's not having fun. But that's every city, though. So what Milwaukee people try to say, because a lot of people be moving and doing better when they move, is it's the same everywhere. No, it's not. That's a effing lie. That's a mother effing lie. Arlington and Milwaukee is practically completely different. You go to the hood, that West Arkansas in Arlington, that's the hood. Them dudes be respectful. Yeah, they be shooting, they be getting into it with each other and stuff. And they not no wimps. They tough guy. But they'll be like, oh, excuse me, sir, school. They don't be looking for trouble. In Milwaukee, you got a lot of people that's trying to take their frustration out on other people, and they looking for trouble. Now, you got a couple people like that everywhere. But Milwaukee is one of them places where you got more people like that. That everything turns into an argument. Everything turns into a conflict. Arlington was not like that. I kid y'all not. I'm in the Crip neighborhood. We're all red on. And them dudes, all they did was look at me and they threw up their Crip. And because I ain't say nothing, which obviously I'm not, they went about their business. Like they looked at me, one of them kind of nodded and kept going. Texas goons is way more respectful than some of our Milwaukee goons. I'm telling you, it's not the same. Now, it was some stuff that I preferred Milwaukee over Texas. Like Texas, it just seemed like some of them people just wasn't standing up for themselves enough. So that was giving people the leeway that if you stand up for yourself, it's gonna make you stand out and look like a bad person, like you the bad guy. I did notice that. Like when I was working at the GM warehouse, and my drill, it made it look like I was doing the best job because I had the best working drill. And dude kept coming and taking my drill, so I would come and take it back. So after the second and third time, I threw my hands up at the boss like, I don't know where y'all found this dude, but he keep taking my drill. I'm trying to do my work, he keep taking my drill. And so they told him, if you take his drill again, you going home. Some of them dudes was looking at me like I did something wrong. I said, some of these people weird down here. But for the most part, I'm telling you, man. And then the people you meet from other places, like I was cool with people from Texas, but I had more of my friends were from other places. And that's what the thing about Arizona. I'm probably gonna be meeting, like, it's gonna be like Texas. I'm gonna be meeting people from everywhere. Like, and like the people from Kansas City, real cool. Detroit. It's like I felt like I had a alliance with Detroit. And Illinois, like the people from Detroit, Michigan, period, and Illinois, it's almost like, and Indianapolis too, because they understand, like the region that I come from, like its similarities, like in the way we think too. Because me and this one dude from Indianapolis, they had to fire both of us because we was just too united. We were working at the landfill. And dude tried to put down Milwaukee. And my guy from Indianapolis, he ain't like that either. He's like, F Milwaukee. I said, man, you being disrespectful, man. I said, I know you the boss, but you being disrespectful. You in Texas now. By the way, if you move to Texas, do not talk too much about where you from. They don't like that. And some of them will tell you, like, what's that on my face? Some of them will tell you, if your city was so good, why you here then? And I'm going to say that to myself and to you. If your city is so good, why do you think about moving the way you do? Because you know your city, you can upgrade, you can improve. You know, I'm telling you, the smallest thing, man, it just take a lot to get done. It take a lot to get done, man. Like, and the way it works is, and I know this is everywhere, but I believe that what I'm about to say applies more here than some other places. Is that in Milwaukee, people are selective in who they help. I'll give you plenty of examples. I'll give you one. Let's say you're a preacher. I guarantee you in Milwaukee, half of your family gonna be at other people's church. No matter what you did. No matter how real you are, it don't matter. Because the thing about being real with so-called family and then other people that's different is this. When you try to be real about things around family, that's just another avenue that they can criticize you. But then you be the same real with other people that you're not related to, and that makes them respect you. And in Milwaukee, people are more superficial. Like, you can fool people easy here just by like dressing nice and staying lined up. You can fool a lot of these women and these guys just with that. So, why are you wasting time in your city? I'm finna wrap this video up so I can take more money with me. I'd rather be by myself than surrounded around people who don't understand me, what I'm going through, where I'm coming from. I'd rather be by myself. And Thanksgiving, a lot of people ain't even looking forward to Thanksgiving because they know that they finna be around so-called family that's not family. Find every reason to criticize you. They'll know you ain't got no job and they'll ask you where you work. And they done already heard that you don't have no job. They done already heard that you injured, you out of work. And they'll still be asking you that question. Now that's a little bit of everywhere, but I think it's more some places than others. the mentality of the people overall comes into play. You fat. Why your hair so gray? You ain't even that old. You know, Auntie Munamu can dye that for you. Man, you done got fat. Man, look at his kids eating up everything. Look at his kids running around like they ain't got no home training. Who looks forward to Thanksgiving or any of these holidays anymore? Other than people that have good relationship with their relative. I'm looking forward to 3 football games. Dude, I'm telling you, sports makes stuff so easier. Because then you can just go sit in the corner and watch the game and not say nothing to nobody. You got an excuse. Then have people acting funny toward you. You said something to him. He heard you, but he didn't respond. Man, fuck that. Yeah, I'm cussing. This ain't the 80s no more. A lot of our grandmothers that was keeping the peace done died. You like the food, so you get a second plate and they watch it. Look at him. Look at him. It's probably because he quit that job, because he ain't working. How's that family? You could get anybody to do that. People don't be seeing how they be acting, don't be cool, man. I'm a forgiving person. And I'm focused because I ain't gonna lie, man, I can be petty. I want to pass these people up. I want these people to see me shine, see me having stuff that they can't buy. And if they dogging you where you at, whatever you doing that's keeping you from passing them up, stop it. Or at least stop it for a little while. Put that bottle down, put that blunt down. Get off that corner with those guys. Stay out of that casino a little. Whatever you got to do to pass these people up. Like y'all know me, I love to gamble. And there's nothing in that Bible that say I can't. Stop lying and stop twisting the Bible. I like fantasy leagues. I like the casinos. There's been time where I barely even play. I just go down there, drink free soda, and eat. It's fun. I like the lottery. And I could do it. And guess what? I'm not going to do it with nobody's money. I'll do it with work money. That ain't how I roll. Like, if somebody give me something, like being supportive towards me, and it has nothing to do with like salary or work, I'm not going to do that. But a lot of y'all is wasting. Like my brother Charisma 808 hasn't been back to Milwaukee in like 8 to 11 years. I forgot what he said. It's been a while. But if he comes back, what is going to be relative talking down on him? Yeah, because I can't help him. Man, you can't help yourself. Look, when you can't help other people, you need to look at yourself and ask yourself, why are you underachieving? Some people be good people, they just be needing a little help. Things just go wrong sometimes, man. It ain't got nothing to do with luck. And this is what they say. God don't like ugly. If God, let me tell you something. If God don't like ugly phrase was true, then a lot of these people wouldn't have shit. Nothing. Especially them little suburban racists. This atheist too. So stop saying that, man. You're a goofball. And you bringing bad energy to people. If somebody confide in you, somebody trusts you, somebody think you love them, and you talking, that's what you think towards them, you bringing bad energy. Remember, algebra is energy. When they created algebra, that came from energy, formula, physics, and stuff like that. Positive 17 minus negative 3 is positive 14. Why you think the devil try to get everybody to have the wrong attitude towards each other? To isolate you. Because you ain't going to want to deal with them. Y'all don't pay. Dude, listen. I'm going to show you from a scientific standpoint. Hydrogen, H2, right? And oxygen. When you put hydrogen and oxygen together, what do you get? You get water, goofy. You see how when hydrogen and oxygen unite, you get water. Something we need. The Most High created the whole earth that unity breeds life. You take hydrogen and you put it with oxygen, you get water. Simple as that. What do you think the Bible means by the devil comes to steal, kill, and destroy? What do you think the Bible means by a house divided against itself shall not stand? You got grandmothers that only deal with certain grandkids. You got grandmothers that don't deal with none of their grandkids. Don't buy them nothing. Don't got no life insurance. But these same people will tell you not to move, though. Why shouldn't I move? Stay here with you? Like, it ain't like you're helping me do anything. You don't even support. Dude, listen. I could pick any dude off my channel that supported me financially. And I guarantee you that every single one of them that gave me more money than my own relatives. And that's pitiful. And they know what I'm doing. They know all they want to do is criticize. Yeah, I heard what you be saying about women. And so what? It's the truth. Show me where I lied. Well, it ain't everybody. Did I say it was? I know you talking about me. No, you don't. I know too many people. I know too much that's going on. You don't know I'm talking about you. No, you don't. Ain't nobody like, look, I know you want to move to Arizona. Here, man, here go $1,000. Other than one person. And I really would say his name, but he has issues with his relatives as well. That's the only reason why I can't give him his props, but I will once he get away from certain people. I'm telling you. And them the people that, the way I think is like this. You help me, I'm definitely helping you. No matter what. I'm a person that's loyal to the end. If you loyal to me, I'm going to be loyal to you to the end. Just don't lie to me. Don't disrespect me. I'm going to be loyal to the end. Now, the only time, like sometimes, is I can't be there. I can't be everywhere. So sometimes it don't be like I'm dogging somebody out. If I'm working or I'm doing this or I'm doing that, like sometimes I just have to keep it moving. Like I don't always have time to talk. Because I be making these videos, I be doing this, I be doing that. But stop wasting your time in these cities, man. These years gonna get away from you, man. Especially you. Look, if you in your 30s and you not working, man, go take any job. Any job. McDonald's, anything. Be on time. Act like you're making $1 million. And I'm telling you that karma is gonna change towards you, man. But don't just sit there. Our lives should be geared, and this is biblical. Life has always been geared around work, even in the Garden of Eden. It's geared around work. For a man, life is geared around work. You just got to time management and have your fun with your kids, if you have any, with yourself. You like playing video games, you should have days where you're going to play video games till you get tired of them. You got to get off the game for a little while. He playing video games like a kid. Man, listen, if you up in women's faces all day, I'd rather play video games. That's where you're going to be wasting time. Because the majority of them going to be disingenuous in some way. But anyway, I'm going to give me a little breakfast. And I'm going to try to crack a certain dollar amount. And go home, get my stuff already ready. I'm going to hit the road. So we're going to be going live. I'm going to charge my phone up. We're going to be going live. Come in there with gifts, please. If you believe in me and you got the resources to contribute, small and great is appreciated. Because y'all see I'm taking a giant leap right now. I'm taking a giant leap. And what all the stuff I'm finna do, ain't none of it just gonna benefit me. All of it's gonna benefit somebody else. So, how we gonna do it is we're gonna be doing Sunday sermon. We're gonna just combine everything. And when I stop at lights, or I stop because the traffic is heavy, then that's when I'm going to be taking a peek at what people are saying. And my moderators, if you got time, please be in there getting these people out of there. Because I'm going to be driving mostly. I'm not going to be able to see it. And sometimes my phone going to be like this. So I do thank y'all, and keep tuning in for more videos.